Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Janera, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Born This Way Matte Foundation by Too Faced. I am the shade Chestnut, and this company claims that this is a 12-hour wear, oil-free vegan formula. They also claim that it's transfer resistant, having a buildable medium to full coverage finish. So if you're interested in seeing how all these claims hold up, then keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm going to prep my face with Beekman 1802 lotion. I'll use about this much. Next, I'm going to prime using my Fenty Beauty primer. I'm going to use 2 pumps. Next, I'm going to apply the foundation. Again, this is the shade Chestnut. I'm going to put 1 pump on the right side of my face and then 1 pump on the left side of my face. This is what 1 pump looks like. To blend out the foundation, I'm going to use my Morphe M439 brush. So this is what the foundation looks like. I think it's a really good shade match. I'm gonna go ahead and put another pump on the other side of my face. Okay, so this is how the foundation looks on both sides of my face. It's supposed to be medium to full coverage. I definitely see that. Since the company does claim that this is a buildable coverage foundation, I am gonna put 1 more pump on my face and just spread out half a pump on each side. So this is definitely full coverage now. Next, I'm going to use my concealer from Makeup Forever. This is the shade 14. And to blend it out, I'm going to use my Beauty Blender Pro. Next, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier setting powder. This is the color Translucent Medium Deep. I'm going to use my Beauty Blender Pro to put it under my eyes. And then I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics brush to put the powder all over my face. It's a perfect brush for all over face powder because it's big and fluffy and spreads the powder very quickly and evenly. Next, I'm going to contour using my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to be using the shade in the corner right here. I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics brush 227 to contour. Next, I'm going to bronze using my Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is the shade Mocha Mommy. To bronze, I'm going to use my Morphe M530 brush. Next, I'm going to use my blush by MAC. This is the color Sweet as Cocoa. To put on my blush, I'm going to use my Morphe E4 brush. Next, I'm going to highlight using my Becca Cosmetics highlighter. This is the shade Topaz. And to blend it out, I'm going to be using my Morphe M510 brush. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, eyeliner, and mascara off camera, but I want to show you the products I'm going to be using. Alright, so for my brows, I'm not too picky. I just use a dark brown eyebrow pencil from the beauty supply store. For my top liner, I really like Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner. This is the color Trooper Black. For my bottom liner, I really like Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Pencil. This is the color Perversion. For mascara, I'm going to be using Still a Huge's mascara. It gives my eyelashes so much volume and length, and I really love it. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished makeup look for today. I'm going to come in closer so that you can see the foundation. It's definitely full coverage and a good shade match. All I'm going to do next is wait for my mascara to dry up, and then I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So far, just looking at the foundation, I think it has a really pretty finish, but I'll be back in about 10 hours so that we can see how this foundation holds up. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so I'm back with a 10-hour update, and I want to get close so that you can see how the foundation has held up. Alright, so overall I think this foundation held up really nicely. I'm pretty impressed because I don't see too much oil in my T-zone. I did try to build up the coverage a little bit. I put one pump on the right side of my face, one pump on the left, and then one pump on my entire face just to see if I could bring it to a full coverage foundation. Honestly, I feel like it is a full coverage foundation. I think it's just kind of leaning more so still towards like medium coverage. So if you are looking for a foundation that's like in between medium and full coverage, this would be perfect for you. So the company claims that this is an oil-free formula, and I definitely agree with that just because, you know, throughout the 10 hours my face is still pretty dry, which is very impressive, you know, because sometimes like because my skin gets so oily, even with setting powder and setting spray, you know, with some foundations it doesn't hold up too well, but this one definitely passed the test. So as I mentioned earlier, the company also does claim that this is a transfer resistant formula, and I definitely agree with that claim just because I was in the mall today for a couple of hours and it was hot and sweaty and I had my mask on the entire time, but then once I left and took my mask off, I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, the foundation held up pretty well. I don't see any streaks or anything like that. One thing about this foundation that I want to point out is that when I took pictures using the flash, I really liked how the pictures came out. Like there's absolutely no flashback, so that's definitely a plus for this foundation as well. So overall, I really do like this foundation. I think it has a pretty finish. It's long lasting and oil free, which is perfect for those of us with oily and combination skin. I can't really recommend for dry skin just because I don't have dry skin, but if you do decide to try out this foundation, please let me know what you think about it in the comments and whether it worked for you or not. Also, if you have any questions about this foundation, please let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, if you are new here, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.